What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Creepy Crawl. How's everyone doing today? Cleans up nicely, right? Turn that down. I was just raging a few seconds ago. What's up, everybody? Hey, let me first start by saying thank you, everybody. The last two videos, the reception on them has been incredible. I really do appreciate it. Let's keep the momentum going. Let's build this channel. Let's build a community around all of this cool stuff. My Mandalorian suit. I never realized how crunchy that was going to sound on here. Yeah, I can't say thank you enough. So we got a Hondo. I believe it's called the Deluxe 767. The reason I say that is because, and you're probably not going to be able to see it. Oh, there we go. Look at that headstock. Most of the actual color has peeled away from the silver base coat, I guess you would call it. I guess that is what it's called. But I believe these are called the 767. I'll write it here somewhere if I... All right, enough of that. It's a candy red, very heavily weathered. No, it's beat. This thing has been back and forth a few times. You can definitely tell. There's a lot of like touch-ups on it that there, right underneath my chin. There's a touch-up, but they're all over the place. For the most part, the finish isn't bad, honestly. And I remember being up at a place called the Sneakers on Salisbury Beach. Oh my God. This is the first time I'm putting this through this rig that I can remember. And I can't believe how wonderful that sounds. I was originally going to change the pickups on this thing, but So I was going to paint it white. I was going to paint it white and do kind of a Hetfield kind of thing, you know? That's Brad. Wow, that sounds really good. So, I got this from a buddy of mine, a guy who watches me over in the Atari Creep. He's a local cat, and we've gotten to know each other over, you know, the course of however long. And one day he reached out to me and said, "Hey, I got this guitar, this V. Do you want the V?" I'm like, "Yeah, I love these. Let me have a look at it." And you know, over time he got back to me. And he finally found it. I guess it was in a storage unit or something like that. But so I was like, dude, all I really have is $100 I could give you right now. And he's like, yeah, that's fine. I think in really great condition, these things go for $500 and below. Somewhere between the $300 and $500, depending on, you know. Mine is stock, with the exception of the knobs. These knobs actually came off of the 335 Glary. I had another one here, but if you remember correctly, when we were talking about that black and white first act guitar I got, that actually has two of them on there now. So, which is no matter, because if I decide to do things with this guitar, I'm getting rid of one of these pots, and I'm going to put a kill switch in it. My initial idea was to turn it white and go like James Hetfield with it. His guitar was also a Japanese import, his white Gibson. I don't know if you know this or not, but it's not a real Gibson. It was a sunburst or a three-tone burst. V from, who was it? It's not Hondo. Electra? I think it was an Electra. Correct me down below. And then he just spray painted it white. He spray painted it white and put a Gibson thing on it, and that was that. And everyone calls it the Kill 'Em All V. And I was going to try to go for that kind of vibe, but now that I'm actually listening to this through this rig, it totally derailed anything I was about to say. I have no idea where I left off before getting into that rant, but it doesn't matter. Very crunchy. Very nice. Let's go to the neck pickup. Oh, is there a tone knob on? Wow, that is... Talk about woman tone. I don't even have a tone knob down. That's with the tone knob. Here, we'll do the same thing. Okay, I'll do the same thing with the tone. So, the tone is definitely not going on there, but that's really... Sounds great. It's like... It's dark and creamy. Even on the neck pickup, it rocks, man. Here's in between. You know what I'm noticing? Is I'm finding myself wanting to, you know, play scales. Like lower register stuff, some rhythm stuff, you know. Stuff like that. Though it sounds good, I think this guitar really wakes up when you're tickling the strings more than you are chugging on them. This would be a great guitar to record solos with, you know. I mean, sure, it'll rock, it'll thrash, These are really sharp. Every time I hit my hand on it, it feels like someone's stabbing me with needles. Please forgive me. I can gallop a lot better than that. Just a great guitar. It's heavy because it's made of plywood. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. There you are. There you are, you striped son of a gun. But yeah, you can definitely see that it's made of plywood. I had to clean all the electronics in it. Like the three-way switch just wasn't working very well. And the bridge pickup seemed to be the one that was having the most trouble. It crackled and made all kinds of hissy noises and gross stuff. A little bit of deoxit. And I had someone put a nut on this one. I didn't put the nut on this one. I was just being lazy. There's a place in Saugus I brought it to. Really nice guy. But I haven't done anything besides that. I put the nut on there, or had him put the nut on there. I don't even think I've intonated it. I have most certainly not done a setup on it, because I was planning on pulling it apart and doing things to it. Maybe I still will. Maybe I'll put these in something else. Actually, one of the things I was thinking about was taking these and putting them in the 335 copy, which I actually might do now because they do sound great. Oh my God. You know, with better electronics, of course. That's not expensive. You know, getting really good pots and... If you can learn to do stuff like that, I'm telling you, man, upgrading your guitars don't really cost all that much until you get into like the pickups and stuff. But to replace all this, come on now, that ain't nothing. Even I can afford that stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, maybe I will put these in a 335 and give it kind of like a Les Paul KM vibe. I still have the headset here. I've been trying to sell these to get the Kirk Hammett set to put in the Jackson. I haven't done anything with the Jackson yet, except for what you've seen on the video. And we need to finish that. Oh, shit. The pick snapped. I guess it's 1 volume 2 tone. Yeah, that's the tone for the neck. So I don't like that configuration. I would rather just 1 and 1, to be perfectly honest with you. I guess I could see the value of it. Yeah, I guess I can see the value of it, but I'd rather have separate volumes in one universal tone. But that is just me. So I don't know. What do you think? What should I do with this thing? You think I should leave it stock? I'm also thinking about maybe selling it for $200. I was going to do that to raise some money for spending at Disney, but you know what I would really like? Venture made a V in the late 70s and early 80s. If anyone has one of those and they want to trade for one of these, I'll do a straight trade. Either the white one or the red one. Yeah, pretty rad guitar. I hate the bridge. The bridge is definitely going to go no matter what. I actually thought about filling in the cavity, this time properly, not with resin. Put a Kaler on this thing. Hey, hon. And changing the neck, but the neck's got a nice flame to it. And it's really a comfortable neck, too. So, I don't know. I guess I'll keep it on there, but I was going to get a maple neck. This isn't a Fender scale. But a maple neck, maple fretboard with a reverse hockey stick. Kind of to emulate that ESP that Kerry King had back in the late 90s. Those are really nice guitars. They were real pointy. I mean, this wouldn't look too much like it, but having that on it reversed would be cool. Oh, you know what? I can remember now what we were talking about before. I was amazed by the amazingness of the amazing sounds that are coming out of this amazing amp. Because of the pseudo-amazing guitar. But I was saying we were at this place called Sneakers. It was a club. And a band of one of the kids who actually was teaching me how to play. One of my dad parishioners' sons band. And in the bar section they had, it was the Ibanez version of this. But it was pretty much the exact same guitar except that had a maple neck on it. And I remember saying, Dad, it's only like $300. Christmas, please, 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 please. Same finish, everything. There's just something about the double cream pickups that also give it a really rad vibe. Whatever that is, it has it. And I'm running it through my haunted house pedal, which we will talk about hopefully here soon. Maybe I'll use this guitar to demo it. And a single coil. And I got a little bit of delay on it. Analog. And that's it. It's just going right into the Black Star Studio 10. 6L6 tubes. Not that EL34 goodness. But they're super hot. But that's it. I'm gonna leave you there because this video was mostly nonsense. So there it is. There's my V, my Hondo Deluxe 767. Buddy of mine hawked this off to me. I really appreciate it. It's a really rad guitar. I just don't know what to do with it. It's just one of those weird things. I just don't know what to do with it. So let me know in the comments what you would do. What you would do. Or if you have one of those Vantages. Not vintage. Vantage. There is a company called Vintage that makes guitars too. But no, Vantage. And leave your feedback. Thumbs up, thumbs down. All feedback too. The creep is positive. Thank you always so much for watching. I can't say that enough. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't yet. I would greatly appreciate that. Until next time, I hope you're all doing well. Take care. Keep it real. And bye-bye.